Hi, Cody. This is David Milburn. Nice talking to you earlier. In this video that I promised you, I'm going to show you three things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely, you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, my company's goal is to help local small businesses like yours. Oftentimes, in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. Sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. I have found by giving people an easy attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners raising their hand and saying, I like you, David. Please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you three things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So the first thing I want to go over is content. So this is your website, your homepage, and Google has. There's lots of studies that show Google says you need between 1,000 and 1,500 words to be optimized for Google searches. So your website only has a couple hundred words now. So there's definitely some content work we could do to help you improve your results on searches. The other thing about content is it needs to be loaded with the keywords that people are searching for your types of services. So every month, people are searching for some of these terms. Concrete, Louisville, Kentucky, 150 searches. Concrete contractors, 100 searches. I use a paid subscription to this website. It's called Ahrefs that kind of goes out and crawls the internet to provide data on keywords and other website ranking features. It will show you what your site is actually ranking for. So I pulled your site up here on Ahrefs, and this is the overview. And we look at the keywords, and right now you don't really have any keywords in your content that people are searching for. So there's definitely an opportunity here that we can make some massive improvements on searches. I went out and looked, so I can look and see here. I went out and looked at a competitor who's doing pretty high, this advanced ready mix, okay, and I look at the keywords that their site is rich with, and we can take a look at this, and we can look and see, what they're being ranked for and go out and get those words and there's other sites we can look at too, and we can make sure that your content has those keywords so it starts appearing in searches. So let's look at an actual search. So I searched here in Google just concrete Louisville, Kentucky as an example. The first thing you see here when on Google is the ad section, and these are people that are paying or companies that are paying Google for ads to be up here. um, Studies have shown that ads are only semi-effective and can definitely become a money pit if they don't get structured correctly because they're not bringing in any business, but they cost you every time people click on them. Moving into the next section, this is the second most important thing I want to talk to you about, and we call this the Google Map Pack or Maps. And on these results, you can see the business's name, address, and phone number, aka their NAPs, right? To move up in this area, you would need to get these citations, aka NAPs, submitted word for word into directories like Yellow Pages, White Book, Yelp, City Star, so forth and so on. There's even Facebook has an area where you could submit your information as a citation. So now as we look on down here, we look at what they call the organic search results. And these are like when people search for terms, Google's algorithms pull up these sites, based on some of these factors we can look at. So the third thing I want to talk about is what Google gives sites authority. We call this link juice. So again, so when we searched here for concrete Louisville, you can see here's the pages that are coming up first. And, by not being in the top results, you're not getting the benefit, of your website. So you want to be there, and to get there, you need to beat out the competition in every aspect, excuse me. This link juice simply put works like this. Site A is pointing to site B. Therefore, site A is acting like link juice to give site B more authority in Google's eyes. It's almost like a popularity contest. But there's more to it than that. The link juice you obtain works a lot more effectively when it's relative to your business, when they link back to you. So if there's a construction company linking back to you or any other kind of building company or something in the field you work in, it's a lot more effective than a Pizza Hut or an ice cream shop linking back to you. So this is Ahrefs again, and if I look at the overview again, we can see a little bit of what gives you this link juice. So these are the things called backlinks. So right now you only have one backlink giving you that link juice. So again, we go look at the competitor, we can look at their link juice, and they have 626 backlinks. Okay, but again, this is very beatable with time because what we can do is we can actually go in here and look and see what they have linking to them and go in and get these links and create them, as link juice for your site, giving you that authority. And that will improve your standings in the search results. So once again, we went over content. Your homepage needs about 1,000 to 1,500 words loaded with the keywords that people are searching for. Citations, you're going to want to increase the number of these to beat out the competition by a landslide and to move up in the map pack. And then link juice. You need more relevant sites pointing to you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies, you can become #1 across Google. So I bet you're wondering, what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally fine with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 502-554-1482, and we can talk more about how I can help you with this. Once again, my name is David Milburn, and my number is 502-554-1482. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.